What about giving birth to your children? Now, of course, that was back when they kept the dads out in the waiting room.
And I'm glad they did.
Really?
Yeah, pain is pain, and I just as soon, like I told Dad not long ago, I hope when I die, I want to do it without much fanfare. I want to just kind of go quietly and, not have everybody hovering over me. I just want to.
Did you
Ralph Jr. was my hardest baby to bring into the world, and I think Greg was probably my easiest. I think Mary Jane was my shortest.
now did they give you
Gas.
painkillers on gas on all of them? On all of them?
When the pain would get unbearable, they'd, slip the gas mask on me a bit and ease that pain.
Well, would that totally put you out?
No. Just kind of.
Put you in Never Never Land, huh?
Well, not Never Never Land, because that pain never did go away, but it did tone it down. So
Did they have to use forceps on any of the kids?
Ralph Jr.
Oof.
And he had 2 black marks on his little head where they tried to pull him out. I remember that doctor slapping my face and telling me if I didn't stop screaming, I would never get my baby here. And then I don't remember anything after that. And then makes me want to cry.
What are you thinking?
What?
What, just the experience?
And then they wouldn't let me. Oh, let's see, it was about 6 days before I ever got to hold him.
Why?
Because I had infection. And they gave me shots every 2 to 3 hours. Man, my poor bottom was just covered. So sore. And he was born at 10 o'clock that night, and I didn't know anything till 5 the next morning. My face was all swollen. And
so you didn't even know what you had?
When I come to, a nurse was sitting there by me.
So what did you think when you found out you had a little boy?
He was cute. They brought him to the door, and in fact, all you kids were cute. I loved every one of you.
Did you know if it was a boy you were going to name it Junior?
Probably. I can't remember, but I think a Junior's cute. I think all the boys one of them should carry their daddy's name. But there's lots of people in the world that don't feel that way. So I was glad I got to name the girls after Nana and Grandma and me. That was nice.
No.
See, Nancy Ellen has my mother's Nancy.
Right.
And not my middle name, and then Mary Jane has my first name and Grandma Rasmussen's second name. So that was cute. And when we had Ralph Jr., I guess Ralph Jr.'s name picked out, and when Greg come to town, we didn't have a boy's name picked out because we thought we were going to have a girl. Well, it turned out to be a little boy. And so Gregory Peck was a movie store at that time, and
Very good.
very good. And so we liked the name Gregory, and I think Daddy came up with the name Scott, Gregory Scott. And then, of course, Nancy Ellen, we had her name picked out when she came along. And then Ed, guess we wanted Edward, and then we named him Russell for Dr. Kaufman, the one that delivered Ed. His name was Russell, and he was a real nice man, and we were in his home quite often.
Oh.
And they were out to the house, and we named him Edward Russell.
Now, were all of these Burrs, or at least Ralph through me, were they all in military hospitals?
Uh-huh.
So this Russell Kaufman was a military?
No. Ed wasn't born in the military. He was born in the Good Samaritan Hospital in Portland, Oregon.
Now, why that?
Well, because we weren't close. Fort Lewis, but
They didn't have facilities?
they didn't have facilities there in Portland. That's when Dad was recruiting officer for the state there. And then so Ed and Mary Jane, she was born here, but you were born. Well, let's see. Ralph Jr. was born at Brigham City. Then Greg was born at Fort Richardson, Alaska, and Nancy Ellen at Fort Lee, Virginia.
Was Ralph born on a base?
Yeah, Bushnell General Hospital. So all of them, except